Welcome back to Mr. Scott Maths. In this video we're going to take a look at solving some two-step equations. Now this first equation we're going to look at is 3x plus 7 equals 25. So what this means is whatever our x is, whatever number our x is, we multiplied it by 3 and then added 7, we get the answer 25. And we want to work out what that x is going to be. Now to work out that x, we've got to work backwards. So to work backwards, the first thing we've got to do is get rid of this plus 7. Now to get rid of that plus 7, we need to take it away. We need to do the opposite of adding. So we take away 7, and we're going to do this on both sides of our equals. We've got to keep it equal. We've got to keep it balanced on both sides. So if we've taken away the 7 on the left, all we're left with is the 3x. And we've taken away the 7 on the right. We started with 25. We've taken away 7, and we've got 18. So now we're left with 3x equals 18. So what this means is whatever x is, we multiply it by 3, and we'd get 18. Now to undo a multiply by 3, we need to do the opposite and we need to divide by 3. So we're going to divide by 3 on both sides of our equals. So on the left hand side, if we divide this by 3, we're just left with x. And on the right hand side, we're doing 18 divided by 3, we're left with 6. So our answer is going to be x equals 6. And we could put this back into our original equation and check we've done it right. 3 times 6 would give us 18, add 7, and it gives us this 25 that we want. Now the next equation we're going to look at is 4x minus 5 equals 31. So again, what this means is whatever x is, we have to multiply it by 4, take away 5, that would give us 31. Now this time, instead of having an add at the end, we've got a minus. So to do the opposite of a minus, we've got to do an add. So we add 5 on to both sides. Now on the left hand side, we're adding 5, we're just going to get rid of this minus 5, so we're left with the 4x. And on the right hand side, 31 add 5 gives us 36. Now we have 4x equals 36, so to get rid of this 4 we need to divide by 4. And of course we do that on both sides. So on the left, we're just left with x. And on the right, 36 divided by 4 gives us 9. So our answer for this one is going to be x equals 9. Now in this next equation, we've got x over 6 add 5 equals 7. So what this means is that whatever number our x is, we're dividing by 6, then adding 5, and we're getting an answer of 7. So again, we've got to work backwards. We first of all get rid of this plus 5. And to do that, we do the opposite of a plus 5, which is going to be a take away 5. So on the left-hand side, we're just going to be left with this x over 6, so we've got rid of this plus 5. And that's going to be equal to 7 minus 5, which is going to be 2. Now we've got x over 6 equals 2, so that means whatever x is, we're dividing by 6, and we're getting an answer of 2. Now to get rid of this divide by 6, we need to multiply by 6. And again, we do this on both sides. So on the left-hand side, if we multiply by 6, we're just left with our x. And on the right-hand side, we did 2 multiplied by 6, we get an answer of 12. So our answer is going to be x equals 12. And then we can again check by putting this back into our original equation. So 12 over 6, or 12 divided by 6 gives us 2. Add 5 from 2, we get to the 7 that we need. Now let's look at another example. We've got x over 4 minus 8 equals 2. Now again, we've got to work backwards through this. And because we've got a minus 8 here, we've got to do the opposite of a minus. We've got to add 8 to both sides. So if we added 8 to the left-hand side, we're just getting rid of this minus 8, so we've got x over 4 left. And on the right, 2 plus 8 gives us 10. Now we've got x over 4 equals 10, or x divided by 4 equals 10. So we've got to undo this divide by 4, and to do that we need to multiply by 4. So multiplying by 4 on the left just gives us x. And on the right, we've got 10 multiplied by 4, which will give us 40. So our answer for this equation, x is going to be equal to 40. Now here's a couple of questions for you to have a go at on your own. So if you just want to pause the video for a moment and have a go at these two. So our first one, 5x minus 10 equals 25. Our second one, x over 5 plus 3 equals 12. Just pause the video for a moment, have a go at these, and then I'll go through them in a moment. So this first one, 5x minus 10 equals 25. Well, we first of all got to get rid of this minus 10, and we do that by doing the opposite of a minus 10, which is adding 10 to both sides. So if we added 10 to the left, we're just left with our 5x. We added 10 to the right. 25 plus 10 gives us 35. Now we have 5x equals 35, or x times by 5 equals 35. To undo that, we need to divide by 5 and undo it on both sides. And x is going to be equal to 7. So 35 divided by 5 gives us 7. Now if we look at the second one, x over 5 plus 3 equals 12. We've got to first of all get rid of this plus 3. We do that by taking 3 away from both sides. So on the left, we're left with just x over 5. And on the right, 12 minus 3 gives us 9. Now we've got x over 5 equals 9, or x divided by 5 equals 9. So to get rid of that divided by 5, we need to multiply by 5. So x is going to be equal to 9 multiplied by 5, which is going to give us 45. So our answer for this one is going to be 45. Make sure to like and subscribe for more maths videos.